how are you all doing? I hope that you guys are enjoying the beginning of summer and the better weather, and hope you guys are getting out and getting some fresh air as we slowly open up. I sure have been, and I've been enjoying it and loving it. It's needed, the fresh air. So, it's been a while since I updated you all, but that's a good thing. It's mostly because there really hasn't been much to say. Things are actually getting better on the new schedule of 1 week on, 1 week off. Yay. There's no peeling, no pain. It's dry, but I just keep putting some lotion on. But I'm so thankful that the schedule is definitely working as far as the side effects. But what has changed is, as a result of the lower dosage, when I did my blood work last week, it did come back that the numbers are starting to creep back up a little bit. And so these are them. So at its highest point, when I was on the Flazodex and the Ibrance, it was up at 335. One of the cancer markers was at 335, and the other one was at 464. Now, the one that was at 335 cancer, antigen 15, is now at 142. And 27 is down to 176.2. So they are considerably lower, but they did go up a little bit. So the one that's now at 142 2 weeks ago was at 125. So that went up less than 20 points. And then the one that's at 176.2 was 2 weeks ago at 171.9. So 5 points. So when I spoke with the nurse, and she spoke with my oncologist, and they agreed that it's not a concern right now, the numbers, because it's still incrementally rising and not shooting up, and they're still much lower than they were at the 335 and the 464. So what we're going to do now is continue as is. I'm scheduled for a PET scan Monday, August 17th. And then I'll meet with my oncologist on that Wednesday, the 19th, to discuss the results. And so that way, between now and then, I'll have about 3 more blood works, because I get them done every 2 weeks. And so that'll give an idea of, is it kind of staying leveled out? Is it rising too much? Is it going down or any? So we obviously, the goal isn't necessarily to go down to 0, but to keep it at a low number. And not to skyrocket. And again, these tumor markers are not the complete indicator of the spreading of the cancer. It is kind of your first base idea, but what really, really helps it are the scans. But what I did offer to do was to raise the milligram per day from the 2,000 that I went down to back to the original 2,500. So now I'll be taking, again, I take 3 pills in the morning and 2 pills at night, and that totals 2,500 milligrams in one day. But I just stay at the 1 week on, 1 week off schedule, because I really believe that second week is what really affects the side effects, having it 2 weeks in a row. Now that lowers the total amount for a month, let's say, because in a month, at 2 weeks on, 1 week off, I would literally be taking it for 3 weeks. Whereas now I'm only taking it for 2 weeks. So like I have the numbers and tracking them. I was originally in a 5-week period, I had a total of like 70,000 milligrams. Whereas now in a 4-week period, only taking it 2 weeks, I take 28,000. Now that was at the 2,000 milligrams per day. So now that'll be raised a little bit more. So I think it'll be at like 30 something. So it's a significant amount losing that week. But it still seems to be working and keeping it at bay. It's not skyrocketing. So that is what we're aiming for, and hoping that the 2,500 will help a little bit, but not enough to cause the side effects. And so far, I started that on last week Thursday. So yeah, today's my last day. And it's been fine. My feet feel a little hot, but that's nothing. It's not a bad thing. There's no pain. So I'll be on the week off. I'll get blood work again next Tuesday, and then I'll start back up again next Thursday, and go from there. Now, I had started feeling some pain in my hip area, lower back area, about 3 weeks ago. And so I've just taken some Aleve, and that helps a lot. And it's nothing, it wasn't like sharpshooting pain or anything like that. It was just this dull, achy, kind of like kind of a soreness type of thing. And it just gradually got worse. And so I started taking Aleve, and it's much better now. So, and then hopefully raising up to 2,500 milligrams a day will also help as well to make it feel better. And so that is it as of right now. So I won't meet my doctor until August 19th. Now, obviously, if the blood work comes up that is skyrocketing, then they will push things up closer. But as of right now, I'll do a televideo with the nurse in July. Keep at this schedule. Keep at the blood work. Keep an eye on those. And do scans August, mid-August. And so I shouldn't have much anything else to say until then. Hopefully the numbers won't skyrocket between then and now. But the one thing that was really awesome was God answered a prayer that I had, because I was at a place where I was wondering, man, if the medicine is not working at this schedule and it's skyrocketing, I would be in a position where I know when I take it at the 2-week schedule, it works, versus taking it at a lower dosage so I won't be in pain. Having to make that decision, what do I do? And that's so, praying with the Lord is that I'm taking this basically for my family and for whatever else the Lord has me to do in this time. And so I already know when my time is up. The Lord knows what time He has for me to go. And so I'm not concerned about that. However, He knows the date and the time and the place and everything. So I'm not concerned about that. But I didn't want to have to make a decision based on comfort. And so I had been praying about that, for Him to give me wisdom on what to do depending on how the blood work came up. And He answered it through my husband. And he was like, he wanted me to, my quality of life was important. And so it affects him probably the most of anybody. And so for him to say that was an answer to prayer. And so that was very reassuring. And then it worked out where I can just still stay at this dosage for a little bit longer and not be concerned. So I'm so thankful that that worked out the way that it did. He is so faithful to answer our prayers. And I'm so thankful for that, and for a wonderful husband who cares about me as well. And so that is it for now. I will touch base with you all again in August, hopefully not sooner. I hope you all enjoy your summer. Alrighty, love y'all. Take care.